everything works. Are we live? I think we are live, Jeff.
We are live.
We are live, and we are about to witness Smash history, Jeff.
Are you just going to push start recording when the direct actually starts?
Yeah, I guess I can start recording that now, actually. Good point, Jeffrey. Jeff, are you excited?
Always and forever for Smash.
Oh, so excited.
40 minutes, Darby.
People can see behind the curtain here because I just want to go and check some stuff over here. We're not watching anything anyway. So, Jeff, what are you most excited for? What do you think we're going to see? If people have not been following Smash news, what types of things are we expecting to see over 40 minutes of Smash?
Obviously going to talk about spirit modes probably in depth.
Mm-hmm.
See whatever characters are left.
Yeah.
Let's see. Maybe talk whatever leftover stages are left. Maybe more items, Pokemon assist trophies.
Mm.
What else could we be seeing? What do you think we might see, Darby?
I'm expecting several characters. I mean, like, are we both agreeing that we think we will probably see the full roster by the end of today?
I imagine so. I mean, a lot of people are saying that we might get them later, but I don't see why that happened because, well, the game comes out at a little over a month, and then you have the fact that reviewers will be getting the game in a couple of weeks, you imagine?
Yeah.
So by then the roster will be out, so no reason to not announce it now.
And there was, for Smash Wii U, there was, some things weren't said until, or some characters weren't revealed until the game was out.
Yeah.
But that's not really they directly said that's not going to be the case.
Directly said, so yes.
Yeah.
We will know all the characters beforehand.
Yes.
But it's rumored we're going to get a second direct in November, so people are like, we could get the final character there. The rumor is that the second direct is going to be a Mario Kart direct.
Mario Kart direct?
Yeah, where they'll talk about the mobile game. And
I kind of forgot that's a thing.
Yeah, and maybe Mario Kart 8 DLC is still selling.
Yeah, no, I honestly would be kind of surprised if, even though that's had so much DLC and stuff, if they don't support that more. And I'm sure you saw the comments during the earnings call from the Nintendo's president about
where is my new kingdom from Super Mario Odyssey?
Yeah, he said that he wants to do more DLC for their big existing title. I mean, what's bigger than Mario Kart for the most part? I mean, it's still on the NPDs.
Super Mario Odyssey still has more solo. Just saying. Not for long.
That's honestly kind of surprising.
Yeah. No, it's like less than 500,000.
Okay.
And Mario Mario Kart, by the next earnings report's going to be also Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah. I mean, Mario Kart is easily one of their biggest games going. If not their biggest game going. So, I expect more from that. Unless they come out with Mario Kart 9, but that seems like a bad idea. It seems like
there's actually no reason to
not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. People are still buying Switches, and as soon as they buy Switches, they're buying Mario Kart. So
we'll have to see how long this the Switch's life cycle goes. You can argue potentially not having a new Mario Kart until Switch 2.
Yeah. It's weird for us because to us it obviously feels like the reality of the situation.
It's a 4.5-year-old game.
It feels like a 4.5-year-old game that we've seen tons of DLC, almost double.
They added half the game.
Yeah, they've pretty much doubled the content in the game. So to us, it feels like there's been content after content after content. But to a lot of people, they've never known less than this. A lot of people, this was the game they walked into. So they're probably itching for more. Whereas,
All right, let's get back to Smash, though. This is why we're here today.
You're right.
We're here for Smash!
Skull
Kid, let's go. I believe.
So,
good vibes.
Just to let people know where we're at, I think... you are pretty much in Team Fake for the Grapes theory.
Yeah, let's not mention what's involved with that, just in case it is real and people.
Yeah, we won't. But there was some leaks, but it does seem like it might have been an elaborate fake.
Yep, most people in the know seem to believe so for one reason or the other. I mean, there are reasons potentially that those insiders could be right and also be wrong about or the information be right and the leak be true.
Yeah, and
But-
there's some characters and stuff that, you know. I think there's some, like, that, like, there are some that I think, just even before the leak and just whatever, there's just characters that I think are no-brainers and not even that interesting. There's, like, I think Kin is going to be announced today. Shadow is probably going to be announced today.
Yeah.
Those two, I feel like, are relatively
Hard
easy
locks.
hard locks or whatever. Especially Kin. Like, Shadow, obviously, we haven't seen anything to back it up. We just assume
it's
too easy.
It's been the kind of interesting / honestly annoying thing about this hype cycle, just reading things. People have gotten to the point, for honestly no reason, that unless a character is heavily rumored, that there's no chance of them getting in at this point. I'm like, no, because about every character up to this point hasn't really been rumored. They've been somewhat expected because the picks have been kind of the fan favorite type picks.
Yeah, they're trying to please fans with these.
Yeah.
With most of these.
I mean, you could say you expect Ridley in there, but it doesn't mean that, you know, he was heavily rumored when he got in. Same with K-Roll and Isabelle and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially with Isabelle not being an Echo.
Yeah.
No one really called that. Can't wait to fish up some fools.
I don't know. I really kind of don't know what to expect. And I think we both think that, like, Spirit Modes is probably a single-player thing. We don't know exactly what. I'm not expecting, like, crazy cutscenes like Brawl, mostly because there's just so many more characters now, and there's a lot of them that Nintendo doesn't own, whereas at that time there was only, like, Sonic. And Sonic wasn't even involved in the cutscenes and stuff, was he?
Only the very last one when you fought Tatter.
Yeah.
Like, he came in,
Did
did a little spin dash.
That's right.
That's how you can tell Sonic was added, like, at the last minute.
Right. That's what made me
Snake
think.
was the only third-party character involved in this story.
Right. I mean, and there's a chance that it's something like that, but I don't feel like it. I think more likely it's going to be something akin to Melee, with the, was it called All-Stars mode?
Or Adventure Mode.
Or Adventure Mode, yeah.
Yeah, we also got the boxes. Potentially, I could think with the Spirit Mode with the cutscenes, potentially, I don't know if they would do this. Like, some characters are barely featured, if not at all, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That could happen.
It definitely might be, like, heavy on some of the main people, like...
Yeah. But I don't know if they
Marios
do that, because then they may feel like, well, then a lot of characters aren't getting enough love, and might disappoint their fans, yada, yada, yada.
I mean, that doesn't stop a lot of fighting games with their stories. They're usually just centered around a few characters, but we'll see. I also think there's a chance that it's, like, involves, like, a lot of these Smash trailers have involved, like, characters dying and stuff like that, and then it's called Spirits Mode. That is probably just, like, a coincidence, but maybe it's something where it's like everyone died and, like, Mario's having to go bring them all back to life or something. Or if we're staying with the canon of the trailers, then Mario is dead as hell. And so is Luigi.
Yeah.
We literally saw Luigi's ghost escape his body.
Hey, they implied that he put it back in at the end.
All right, Jeffrey, we were 2 minutes away.
Okay, well, I guess we can do this real quick. What characters do you expect to announce? I know we did that prediction thing. You did it earlier, but...
I forgot everything I said a long time ago, but I think Ken and Shadow are definite. I think Gino is a possibility, but I think it's very lame, and I mean, this is easy for me to say because I haven't played Super Mario RPG and stuff. It just seems like if you're gonna have a square rep, there are much more exciting ones.
Sora.
I think the crazy pie in the sky one is Sora. Like the pie in the sky that's actually possible is like Sora or Dragon Quest.
Give me Dragon Quest.
Some Dragon Quest rep.
Yeah, some people are like for Dragon Quest, well, it's not really popular in the West. Well, they've announced a lot of characters aren't as popular in Japan as they are in America. Let's throw Japan a bone. I'm not just saying that because I want it.
Well, no, a lot of their picks are kind of like based on Japan. I mean, like they happen to be like a crossover thing.
No, I mean, but Sakurai said like Ridley and like.
Well, think about like Earthbound.
Yeah.
That's not huge in America. I mean, it has a cult following.
I'm talking about for this game in
yeah.
particular.
Yeah.
These picks.
Okay. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're all going to be that way.
Oh, that's what I mean. But, I'm just saying, like, Ridley and Dark Samus and arguably, like, Simon are more Western picks.
Yeah.
Let's throw Japan a bone.
Yeah.
Sounds like K-Roll's an example of one that's equal both kind of thing with Isabelle. Well, Darby, let's start maybe getting our headphones on. We got a minute.
Yep. Yeah, if it is Dragon Quest, call it right now. Is it Slime? Is it that dude from 11, or what is it? Is it generic Hero Man?
Eldrick or Edric or whatever you pronounce the name from Dragon Quest 3 maybe is
Okay.
potential one. Or maybe they do go with 11 because 11 was announced a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I would love it if they just did like maybe Hero or Dragon Warrior as the name, and then just the different costumes are the different heroes from different games. It's 10 o'clock. Where is it?
But you're not thinking Slime?
I can see it. Maybe that is a assist trophy or something.
I can try refreshing it. That's what happened last time, isn't it?
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. People on the side are pretty much saying
It's delayed forever, says Donna Braun.
I'll have something else open just to make... Okay,
here we go.
Let's go. That opening with a character trailer this time.
Nope.
Hello, this is Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Limited, and this is the final Nintendo Direct before the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
It's the final Nintendo Direct.
So far, we've confirmed 72
of the year.
74 if you count Pokemon Trainer as 3. Our entire team has worked really hard. With this Nintendo Direct, we'll have revealed every fighter you can find in the game.
Every fighter?
Okay, let's do this.
Let's go. Oh, wait. I forgot to start this.
Incineroar.
Oh, it's not going to change.
Oh, Ken.
Oh,
The Incineroar's going to come in.
You think so?
I think so. There's no way they do a trailer just for
Ken.
Yeah.
I think you're probably right.
I mean, in this environment.
Yeah. He is like a dumb sumo, like, or, you know.
I know someone
wrestler dude.
predicted the Incineroar.
Yep.
I know someone predicted that they would share the trailer.
Well, I guess, we won't say like the rest of it or whatever, but Grinch leak fake.
Or at least not completely real.
Yeah.
That this 100% instant. This trip, yep. Let's go.
Look at that fiery boy.
That fur, though.
So, you want to fight fire with fire, huh?
Okay, I like having Incineroar Ken in the same trailer. Did you see that? The ring appeared.
He just appeared on the stage.
Yeah, for his fro looks like. Okay, I'm all for this.
He does have such just uninspired design, but like for Smash, I mean, it's it's kind of different. So he also has a very fiery crotch. I'm sure it's his belt, but
Yep. That's his final Smash.
nice.
Nice.
Well, just
It seems like he's just a wrestler not using much of like fire moves.
get wrecked, kid. Be careful for Villager. He's a madman.
Okay, we got those two out of the way. So everything from here. Oh wait, they're adding them now.
Okay.
Wait, does that mean that's all characters?
Hailing from the Street Fighter series, Ryu's rival Ken joins as an Echo Fighter.
Ken's pose was the same from the leak, but that pose for him is the most obvious thing ever.
Yeah.
Though perhaps you could say Luigi is the original Echo Fighter. But let's get back to Ken. Ken has been distinguished from Ryu over the years, but the Ken you'll see this time is based on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Here's how he'll differ from Ryu. His heavy Shoryuken turns up the heat. The shape of his Hadoken is different too.
Oh.
And his Tatsumaki Senpukyaku strikes opponents multiple times. Hell Wheel. Focus Attack.
Okay.
We've included lots of Ken's signature moves, such as his famous kicks, which change based on your command inputs.
Yeah, so he has more differences, it looks like.
And we've also incorporated other tweaks from recent titles. Just like Ryu, he has 2 final smashes. First, the spinning uppercut, Shin Ryuken.
Keep the stream going.
We've made it look flashy, as it is in the Versus series.
Okay, so I'll throw this out there.
Execute a final smash near an opponent, and you'll instead perform a Shin Raikyaku.
Yeah.
The person who originally, like, claimed Incineroar Zen, I think, claimed that there's a square rep,
Now for our
but he never
last
said
new
who.
challenger, Incineroar.
He said last new
It
challenger.
may be a Pokemon, but it mainly uses
Last
pro
new
wrestling
challenger?
moves.
Yeah.
As such, its
Yikes.
throws are a bit more powerful. Like a true pro wrestler, when one of its attacks is
Box
successful,
theory real.
it'll pose for the audience.
Yeah.
Luckily, you can cancel out of these poses at any time, so they won't open you up to additional.
Definitely gonna be some disappointed people if there's only
Its
2 new
usual
ones and they
special
show
is
them right
called
away.
Darkest
Yeah.
Lariat. It was
And they're
Incineroar's
these
signature
obvious.
move in the Pokemon Sun
I mean, again, I've said from the start they didn't have to do anything. I mean, for this game.
Yeah.
So
Its up special is
I'm not gonna
Frost
be
Trap.
that mad.
You'll leap up and come rocketing back down.
But he definitely said
This
final
attack
new
is very
challenger.
effective, but if you mess up, it's easy to self-destruct, so be careful.
Nice.
For its side special, Incineroar makes opponents run the ropes after a dashing
Nice.
grab. When they bounce back your way, press the button.
I like that. That's cool.
If
Figured
you
that was be a
do
grab.
a back body throw.
Oh, you can change what you do.
Nail the timing, and you'll pull off a powerful.
Oh, you gotta time the hit when he comes back.
Its
That's
down
cool.
special is Revenge.
Of course.
When damaged, Incineroar's burning
These
power
picks.
comes to the surface, powering up its next
Like how
attack.
they just use this Pokemon
It's
to
Incineroar's idea of a counterattack. And its final smash
just to have
is
a
malicious moves.
wrestler.
It's even
Yeah.
faster and fiercer than the Z move it's based on.
It's pretty dope. Okay.
You'll
Yep.
finally
They're being very
reveal all
upfront
of
of
the
it.
fighters you'll find in the game. This is the initial fighter select screen. There aren't very many at first, but it is the same amount as the original Nintendo 64 game. And once you've unlocked them all,
Good lord.
it'll look like this. It may seem hard to guess where each one's located, but they're sorted by number, in the order they joined the series. I hope you'll enjoy battling with all 74 fighters on the roster.
I absolutely will, Sakurai.
Yep. Oh no, the internet is so mad right now.
They are, but again, just think about the sheer amount of characters that we have in this game and how much work has
Yeah.
been put into it. I mean,
Well, I guess the interesting is the next 30-ish minutes are going to be for everything else.
yeah. I mentioned that makes me think they must have something pretty big with Spirits mode.
Yep.
Just going to show a meaty thing
You
of
may
it.
recall that we're creating Amiibo in parallel with the game. Here's a look at the new Amiibo figure.
Win Incineroar, though. Come on. No Incineroar amiibo? Gaming icons clash.
We determined that collectible trophies wouldn't be a great fit for this game.
Hmm?
Honestly, they were really difficult to develop too.
No trophies?
That
That's
said,
big.
the Super Smash Bros. Series is one massive crossover at heart, and we want to create something more. A way to enjoy characters other than fighters, from a variety of video game worlds. Here's what we came up with.
The spirits?
They're called Spirits.
Spirits.
Okay, here we go.
And I don't mean the spooky kind. To put it simply, these spirit characters will lend a helping hand to your fighters, powering them up in battle. In the Super Smash Bros. Series, the characters are toys in the real world, but they are fighters in the world of the imagination. Returning to the real world is an ongoing theme. In the imagination, you can battle impossible combinations of characters.
So there's some lore going on here.
Yep.
People are
In this
exploding.
mysterious world, the unspeakable happens.
Oh no.
Many beloved characters lose their physical forms. All of them, except the fighters, are turned into spirits, unable to return to the real world.
So I was kind of right.
This is a spirit.
Yeah.
Fighters can join forces with spirits to enhance their powers. There's a massive
Game explains
amount of
overhead and writing down every single one.
Oh yeah.
They see.
There are several classes of spirits. Standard spirits are dubbed novices. Stronger ones have the title advanced. Especially strong ones are called aces.
This is
and
kind of
some
bizarre.
are in a league of their own, legend.
Dry Bowser's Legend, Derby.
Legendary.
Primary spirits.
One primary spirit
Hey!
can be assigned at a
No,
time.
no, that's a
Uh,
Kirby thing.
okay. Well, then wow, they
Primary
copied.
spirit's power will be added to the fighter who has it equipped. In some cases, these augmented fighters become
We are
extremely
an RPG now.
What?
If a primary spirit has enough available slots, you can assign them support spirits. While primary spirits enhance fighter stats, support spirits lend them additional
Yes.
skills.
Just the question is, what are we doing with
Once
these?
the
Like,
primary
I'm sure
spirit and
they're
support
about to get
spirits
to
are
that.
set, your
Yeah.
fighters all powered up.
Because this is just like for
The main
normal
way to acquire
fighting, then I don't
spirits
want
is
to
to
win
deal with. I
spirit
don't want to do
battles.
this because I want it to be even.
You'll find a variety of spirits lined up on the spirit board.
It was
Choose
Rabbid
the one
Peach.
you want to battle for. When you do, you'll face off against a fighter whose abilities and personality are kinda sorta similar to the opposing spirit. In the case of the Lakitu and Spiny spirit, you'll battle against Iggy Koopa and a group of small red Bowsers. Iggy's riding high in his Koopa Clown car, of course. Here are some examples of other battles you can expect.
So this is I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. This is not enticing me so far.
Yeah.
So really just a weird version of like a just challenge tower thing where you just go through a bunch of different fights.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You have a assist trophy as a just always there.
Yeah.
So Mii costumes are back.
You figured, I mean. I forget the Mii people are even here in general. I mean, these are just like weird things that were already, I don't know, there's like tiny little challenges.
Yeah.
Unless they like say this is part of this whole bigger thing that we haven't really showed you yet. I mean, yes, it's cool that they're including these characters, but it's basically the equivalent of like the trophies. It's just like, I guess there's a little bit more involved with them. Also, this has been going on a long time.
Hit the Puppet Fighter to acquire the spirit within.
Those spirit gun.
Mimikyu's an actual ghost,
Even if
right?
you accidentally hit the shield, the damage will carry over, so you'll have an advantage the next time you encounter that spirit. Primary spirits have strength based on their type. Attack is strong against grab. Grab is strong against shield, and shield is strong against attack.
Got that Fire
It's
Emblem
important to
triangle.
pick a spirit that has an advantage over your opponent. When you encounter traps like poison floors and slumber floors, be sure to prep yourself with an appropriate support spirit. Battle conditions offer hints before battle, so make sure to read them and form the right strategy. With spirits on your side, there are all kinds of things you can do. When you fight with a primary spirit equipped, it'll level up after battle. Or you can feed it snacks.
No hell.
Some spirits even have an
Hey, Tokyo Mirage session.
So can you feed this lady snacks?
You can feed your waifu snacks.
This grown-ass lady, you can feed her snacks.
Yes, you can feed your waifu snacks.
Hey!
Hey, cool. But really thought such a good game.
Train spirits at dojos and the gym. Or send them off in search of treasure, which they'll bring back to you. These seem like unlikely teams of characters.
This is a very weird half-ass RPG mechanic.
Training and exploring continues to yield results, even while playing other modes, or after turning off the game. So if you send out your spirits, just let them do their thing. Certain spirits are known as masters. You can beat them to unlock facilities.
I'm waiting for them to announce that we're making this into a mobile game.
To power up amiibo figure players.
It's kind of what this seems like.
You must bid them farewell, but you can repeat the process multiple times.
I don't think it was, but I thought I saw Tifa on that
It's one
screen.
great big
You probably
collection
did.
I might have,
of many
yeah.
different series, but just how many would you guess there are? Whenever you fight against the spirit, the final smash meter is enabled. Some spirits even help you fill up your gauge at a faster rate.
Oh, it's the first time I've seen Yoshi's Final Smash.
Nice. That's great.
Another way to put it, the spirit system lets you
Dang.
simulate battles between characters from more.
The floor is
series
lava,
than
Jeff.
before. You can enjoy many unbelievable combinations and situations. The power of enemy and ally spirit teams
Funky
is displayed
fresh.
here.
Is that Wolverine?
Of course,
Yeah.
stronger spirit teams make it easier to defeat weaker spirits. The more your power overshadows theirs, the less you'll be rewarded. It pays to have a fair fight. While assembling a team, press the Y button for a recommendation that has a
My
type
boy
advantage
Cranky.
against the opposing spirit team. The game will recommend support spirits who can help out with certain conditions. Keep that in mind.
Press Y, Jeff.
You can also fight against other players who are using spirits.
Of course.
Given the way spirit types interact in battle, think carefully when building your team.
Yeah,
Or balance
definitely.
your strengths in
This
a
is not
2-on-2
something I
battle.
would want to do against other people.
Yeah.
No me gusta. I hated it in Injustice, and I would hate it
lets you
here.
battle
so.
together with friends via local wireless,
Get
or
that out of
take
here.
the fight to the world with online play. To connect two Nintendo Switch consoles, press the ZR button to pull up the dashboard and select local wireless. There's no longer a need to separate the online modes into for fun and for glory. Instead,
Fun is
matchmaking
dead.
is based on 3 factors.
It was interesting.
For online battles, you can set your preferred rules. These rules can be pre-registered so you can quickly select your favorite playstyle. Before battle, one player's preferred rules will be chosen at random, and all players will fight using those rules. You can also choose not to follow your preferred rules and let the others decide instead. If possible, the matchmaking system will find players with similar preferences and link them up for a battle. Global Smash Power is being factored into matchmaking, but it's still used as an online leaderboard as well. A high GSP score, such as 100,000, means you've got more points than 99,999 other players. Your GSP will change as the total population of players increases or you're overtaken. If you're yearning for a challenge, try increasing your global Smash Power so that you'll naturally end up with some more serious opponents. By the way, you can set a GSP score for each fighter. Fighters you haven't used yet.
But does that mean that every match you do is going to that, so you can't do the for fun and practice and then do the real thing?
On purpose, you could face a penalty.
That's what it sounds
being
like.
Disconnected. So please don't do that.
Please don't do that.
Kind of a bummer.
As with any multiplayer game, a stable connection is very important. For this reason, the matchmaking system will prioritize shorter distances between players. So even if you set your preferred rules, please understand that we can't promise you'll always be matched accordingly. As such, we'd appreciate it if you could make your connection as stable as possible. A wired LAN cable is recommended. We've prepared a variety of other features for local wireless and online battles.
Elite.
Once your global smash power is high enough, you can enter elite battles. When you reach this level, feel free to pat yourself on the back. You're good, period.
Are you gonna be elite, Jeff?
We'll try.
Game balance, and the team will definitely pay attention to the results of these elite battles.
Sakurai will pay attention to you, Jeff. Sakurai will notice you if you're
Daddy
elite.
Sakurai will notice me?
If you're elite.
Everyone
Smash
who plays
tags.
online needs their own smash tag. If you beat a
Right.
fellow player, you'll receive their smash tag. But it's not like you'll lose your smash tag even if you lose a battle. You simply gain more tags as you win. Try to collect lots of smash tags.
Collect them tags, Jeff.
Short messages.
You can select short messages and send them before and after battle.
That gets its own
using
headline.
buttons.
Short messages.
Freely choose from a wide selection of varied, preset messages. After you've chosen a fighter, you can enjoy other modes while you wait for the battle to begin. Not every mode will be available while matchmaking runs in the background, but you can leave and enter some game modes.
Spectator.
Spectator mode returns once again, so you can watch other players' battles. Maybe you can pick up some good tips that way. Form a two-player team and play together online with a single Nintendo Switch system. You'll be paired up against two-player teams with the same setup.
We got this, Darby. Wreck some scrubs.
Yeah.
When you want to play online, you can create a special type of room to fight other players. If you set the rules for one of these battle arenas, you can fight against your friends. Here, there are
Nice.
spots
That's
where
what
you
we'll
can
be
join
doing.
the battle,
Yeah.
wait in line, or even spectate. It all depends where you place your token.
It's cool they
When you're
use
in a
the
battle arena, this should come in handy.
ring.
Your phone.
That thing. Oh,
With
great.
the Nintendo Switch online app, you can
So it's
voice
like,
chat with
I'm
others
sorry,
in
everyone.
battle.
They're making me put this in.
It may become an essential tool for some players. We are also developing a free service for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we're naming it Smash World. Instead of focusing on stats like win loss,
Duck Hunt taking a
we'll allow
selfie?
players to post gameplay
Yes.
videos, watch them, and more. Once the service starts, we'll offer regular updates so you can post to your heart's content.
So, Darby, I think the Grinch leak was wrong. What do you think?
Maybe.
I'd like to change
Yeah.
topics and talk
I
a little
forgot.
about assist trophies.
Shadows.
So Shadow is an
Fighters
assist.
in battle.
I'm gonna put that in.
Do you know which characters come from which games?
Pawns back. Fatal Frame.
Spoopy, Jeff.
Yep.
Too spoopy.
There's Isaac.
So, not even
Disconfirming people for DLC.
Yep. Shadow and Isaac.
Yeah, I'll
probably.
put that down. Hey, Black Knight.
Hey.
Some insiders did say that some of the people for the Grinch rumor were assist trophies. Hey.
That's good. Surprised that wasn't already on at some point.
Yep. Springman.
Whoa. Alright. Interesting.
Don't show Rex.
You're not good enough. You're not good enough, Arms.
Wily.
Cool.
So him still being a boss potentially.
Flies in hand. Alright, go.
Hey, Tiki!
Hey, cool. Nice. Gems, Jeff.
I like it.
What the hell is going on?
He's painting. He's making art. Hey!
Guile. That hair.
That was nothing.
Oh my god. That's crazy. That's gonna make people happy.
As it should.
The total number of assist trophies is now 59. Actually, they outnumber the Pokemon this time.
Dang.
Assist trophies who can be KO'd can also be defeated by the fighter who summoned them just before they're KO'd. That way, you won't lose a point to the other player. Now, I'd like to cover a variety of
Who
other
plays
features
and
in
not
the
stock
game.
anyway?
If you want to review the controls or game modes, press the ZR button to open the dashboard and look in here. There are all kinds of helpful guides.
So about like
to check out.
14-ish minutes.
Oh! Yeah. Super not into spirits.
Century Smash.
Century Smash may look familiar to veterans. It feels great to keep smashing enemies off the screen.
Oh, nice.
You can play on many different stages, and you can choose the music too.
You
In
don't.
previous games, you had to unlock every fighter before playing All-Star mode, but now you can play it right out of the box. The currently available fighters will appear endlessly.
I love that the Breath of the Wild stage
You
is
can
awesome.
save the
Replay.
data of your battles,
Don't delete my replay.
I know.
and now you can create videos with it. There's also a menu where you can read those quick tips and tricks you see during loading screens.
Yes!
Doing them,
Wow! Let's go!
fighter. Complete challenges to earn rewards. This time, each page is sorted by category, and the layout looks more like a comic book. Press the button to check out each picture. Enjoy!
See, when they go into like crazy detail for 40 minutes or whatever on a Smash Direct talking about the players and how they play and changes in the gameplay and stuff like they did at E3, I'm all there. When they go into crazy detail for 40 minutes about like the menus and stuff like this, I'm less interested.
Yeah.
I mean, not that this is going to change anything about my hype for the game, but it's certainly not adding to it.
For spirits mode. If you're collecting music, I recommend visiting the shop to find the ones
Not
you
making
want,
me feel like
instead
I
of
needed
just
to be
relying
here.
on challenges. You can enter the options menu by pressing the ZR button to open the dashboard. This one game supports 11 languages. I know this is very important to some of you. For example, the voices of Pokemon are different
cool.
in several languages. The fighter names are also specific to each language.
We're playing Italian.
Well
Oh, no, we're going Dutch.
These options were highly
Piranha.
well worth the effort. TV mode and handheld mode have separate settings for brightness and sound. They'll change automatically when you dock and undock, so be sure to set both. We've
Spanish.
implemented a radar that displays the locations of all fighters. You can change its settings, including size. While it's limited to wireless and online play, you can make your teammates semi-transparent so you don't get distracted. If you're fighting against a friend on the same system, you can adjust the strength of your fighters. Sometimes a player is just too good, and you want to take measures to ensure it's a fair fight.
Get good, man.
If that's the case, try using this feature. When custom balance is adjusted,
Or we just put it all the way up for all of us.
For everyone. Everyone's just
features not available
super
in
powerful.
wireless and online battles. You can customize your Mii fighters and change their outfits.
I mean, whatever. It's options. Options I'll never use, but...
In addition to the voice options, there are a variety of outfits to choose from. Speaking of Mii Fighters, let me introduce you to some new outfits we added in.
Hey.
Those crazy dudes.
Nice.
Oh god, they're horrifying, Jeff.
Yep. I saw these stuff in the shop, so you may not have to use DL, pay it with real money. Hey, Ribbon Girl.
I am surprised that
Springman?
Springman's like pretty much deconfirmed even as DLC.
Yep. Hey.
It's nice. There better be some flaming option. She grew up on fire.
Hey, I'm just happy I didn't see Rex and Pyra in there.
Yeah. That's definitely a decently high.
Hey, Lapo.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's usually what my Mii looks like.
Look at you, Joe.
I'm the Labo guy?
You are the Labo guy.
Anyway, there's something I should point out. As I said, we've revealed all of the fighters you can find in the game.
Yes.
Development.
But there are even more coming post-launch. While we've already implemented a huge roster of fighters, this is the Super Smash Bros. Series.
Still 10 minutes
which
left
means
about.
we're leaving the opportunity open
8
to
minutes.
add in more fighters as paid DLC. Since we already included every fighter from the past games, that means there are no more fighters to include unless we develop new fighters from scratch. And we're not talking about Echo fighters. We'll be developing and selling sets that will include one fighter, one stage, and multiple music tracks. The price for each set is expected to be $5.99.
Being very up front.
At
Yep.
the same time,
Fighter
we'll
pass.
offer the Fighter's Pass. That's 5 fighters, 5 stages, and all of their music tracks.
Okay, so they already are pretty much
When
saying it's
creating
gonna be
something
5.
like the Fighter's Pass, ideally, we should reveal what's included before it becomes available for purchase. However, please allow us to offer this pass before we're ready to reveal its contents. I hope only those who are confident in its value will purchase it. Again, the price is $24.99 for all 5 sets.
Say
Now
about
that we've
$5
finally
bucks.
confirmed the development of
I'm
this
good.
DLC, please know that we'll be working really hard on it. I wonder if I'll ever get to take a break. By the way, here's one purchase bonus you'll get with the Fighter's Pass. It's a Mii Sword Fighter outfit based on Rex from
Just the Mii Sword Fighter.
We decided which fighters to include when we started planning, so we couldn't add characters from titles like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which was announced after planning had started. I hope this outfit will help you feel like you're playing as Rex. We're also including
said the only reason was because it was announced after Smash. That was in the roster.
Other Xenoblade Chronicles characters will also appear as spirits.
That was some pretty specific wording, Jeff.
And we
So,
haven't locked down any release dates, but we'll start working on them as soon as we're finished with the main game. It may take around a year or so to finish releasing all the DLC,
Same for 4, so.
but on a separate note, we're currently
Bundle.
developing something. Something you'll get for free as a limited time offer if you buy the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game now. It isn't finished yet, but I want to give you a special sneak peek.
Angry Mario. He is so mad.
PD Piranha played?
What the hell? What the hell?
Yes!
So I guess you have to pre-order the game to get them, is what they made it sound like. They said if you buy it today.
Yeah.
What the hell?
That's right. Piranha Plant will take root in Super Smash Bros.
Darby.
And not as an assist trophy, but as an actual fighter.
The
If you
fuck?
spit poison, Pokeballs,
I'm in!
Man, why not?
Waluigi fans are gonna be pissed.
Oh, so mad.
its final smash is PD Piranha. If you get caught in the cage, well, let's just say it.
I can't even completely blame them, but whatever.
Piranha Plant is scheduled for completion after the launch of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We've gotten a little head start on it, but it probably won't be ready until a couple of months after launch. Please stay tuned.
So is he not part of the pack?
Piranha Plant is a free, limited-time offer. For the physical version of the game, you only need to go through the My Nintendo Gold Point registration process to receive it. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. We're also creating an amiibo.
So that means if you don't get it, then you can't get the fighter? Or is it
Well,
just when it's
they'll-
free? I guess
they'll,
we'll
they'll, yeah, they'll probably choose charge.
But it's a part of
for
the.
that.
I guess it's not part of the fighter pass, so that means we're getting at least 6 DLC
Go to
characters.
Nintendo eShop or Nintendo.com
Like, including
before you
Piranha, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chain Chomp 2!
I have an announcement for everyone watching this in North America.
It's.
On our official site, you can find information.
They'll
for a
probably
variety
mention the
of
bundle as
upcoming
well.
hands-on events. Participants will have a chance to try out all 74 fighters, so please check out the website to find
Oh.
out where we'll show up next, and more. That's it for the last Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate before the game launches. But before we go, I should mention that the adventure mode in this game is nothing like what we came up with for the Subspace Emissary. That said, what exactly caused all these characters to lose their bodies and transform into spirits?
Okay.
I'll show you how it all begins and leave the rest to your imagination. Okay then.
They're
please
just
look
teasing
forward
what
to the
this
game's
is.
release.
Don't let a single one get away.
Damn. Look at
Ooh.
that. That roster.
Holy sh!
Oh. Death Stranding?
We'll each need to take down about 10.
Stow your fear. It's now or never.
We'll win this. I know we will.
They're gonna be voice acting this thing? What's going on?
He said nothing like Subspace Emissary, but this looks very Subspace Emissary.
This trailer's dope.
They're all gonna die. Jeez.
Pikachu!
Is that Thanos? We're gonna show every single one. Please at least show Cloud. Maybe have. Did they survive? They please survive.
No, my gosh! Did we see Shoko?
I don't know.
But no, he saw the future. Of course, Kirby's the.
Is Kirby gonna make it? All the 6 are probably gonna make it. Yeah, the original 6 are gonna make it.
Original 8, but we already saw
Or
Samus
8.
and Link.
Oh wait, yeah, you're right.
Dang.
They all did. So I was right about that they all died and that we're like getting their spirits and stuff. But is this like a full story mode? Like, I wish they weren't so cagey about this.
On one hand, yeah, I get what you mean being cagey, but on one hand, it can be exciting not knowing.
Yeah, but then I wish they didn't spend 25 minutes talking about adjacent to it.
Yeah.
You know, like either way, I'm kind of annoyed. I'm gonna count this as right for me though. Absolutely. Okay, but I mean, might just be like a weird overworld, but so you start as Kirby and you slowly
collect.
Yeah.
So hey,
Yeah, that's cool.
are you some puzzles involved?
Wow.
Okay. Skill tree! Shantae!
This is an RPG.
Shantae was there, Darby!
Yeah, I saw. It's it sucks that she's only in that, not an assist trophy.
Oh, hey! They brought him back.
Okay.
World
Like,
of Light.
that could be really cool, or it could just end up feeling very underwhelming. Like, I think it's still not a guarantee that that's...
Yeah. That, unfortunately,
the
that's
most
the
fun
case
thing to
with
play.
every single player Super Smash.
But again, like, it doesn't need it to be, like, if it's great, then cool. That's an added bonus. If it sucks...
I forgot
then
about the
whatever.
treehouse.
Yeah.
After all that.
Yeah. So I guess we'll kind of just talk about it while the treehouse goes, in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll leave the audio going just in case they like start saying something very interesting.
Yeah.
Overall, I mean, like, well, I guess we might like transition into something that we...
Where'd the audio go? Or is that on them?
Yeah, it was on them.
Okay. Yeah, it was on them. Well, I saw people hint at a third character, at least a third character that wasn't Incineroar and Ken. I did not expect that character.
No one did. There'll be someone on the internet who says that they did. They did not.
Okay, I'll say this. There was someone that apparently got on Resetera who's been on there a long time, people trust and all that kind of stuff. That's not typically an insider. They said on Twitter the other day, like, just jokingly, I would love some Smash Ultimate insider info. Apparently someone sent them a video. And they said, yeah, so I got a first-party character that's not any from the Grinch Link that might be a little out there. I cannot find anything that fits this. I can see it being... But we'll get to that. Just want to do the thing where we go in order.
Sure. I'm just gonna... I guess if we start seeing something cool, I'll turn the audio back on.
Yeah, they might start.
The dock itself is kind of etched. Feels kind of good. It's gonna be real pretty.
Okay. Yeah, let's start this, like, because I'm probably gonna put just this part out as a podcast.
Okay.
So, you ready to just kind of go through things?
Yeah. I'll keep at least... Or, yeah, we'll just wait and see.
Okay, so hey everybody, me and Jeff just watched the Super Smash Bros. Direct on November 1st, 2018. We are currently watching the Nintendo Treehouse in the background.
Not listening to what's going on, but right now they're just explaining what you get in the Super Smash Bros. Switch bundle that comes out.
Which is tomorrow. Whatever. So if they start showing something really cool, we might start talking about that.
Yeah, They're probably going to switch the gameplay in a minute.
So if you want to see all this, go to the video, and if you go on YouTube, you'll be able to see our full reactions to the entire direct.
And I am planning to have timestamps for the major things.
Yes, so that will all be there for you. Just right off, I do want to say, like, while, again, it is not, like, I was hyped for this game, and no matter what they did, I was going to be like, I'm in for this game. This Direct didn't do much for me overall. Overall, I think it absolutely 100% did not need to be 40 minutes. It could have been 20 or 15, I think. Because the vast majority of the information I didn't care about.
Yeah.
That was where I was. I thought Spirits the entire time in that first bit looked boring. It looked like just kind of like things that I'm not interested in, with like boosting stats for characters as you're like getting them and stuff. Like, none of that sounded interesting to me at all. The final thing does. The final thing looks like a like an evolved, like where it looks like Subspace Emissary except RPG-ish instead of platforming, which could work a lot better because like it's not like trying to do platforming with fighting game mechanics just doesn't work well. This could be something cool, but I'm still not 100% convinced. How about you?
I feel like it'll at least be better, hold up better than Subspace Emissary, just mainly because it does not have all that platforming stuff. You're going around a little map, so and it looks like there's little puzzles going on. And you're going to like different worlds that obviously from the worlds that the characters in the game, which will be cool. And they teased at the end. You fighting a boss from Subspace Emissary, so that's where you imagine you'll be fighting Rathalos and all that kind of stuff, and Dracula and more. So, with the whole spirits in the beginning, I agree that went on way too long. That was like that. The length they put in there was what I was expecting, potentially going into the story mode thing. What we got at the end,
right.
Which I feel like in general. Go over what they did with Spirit Mode, at least some of it. Don't make it nearly as long. Show the trailer, of course, because I really like that World of Light trailer.
Yeah, that was great. But again, like all Smash Bros. Trailers are great. I still don't know if are we gonna see more of that kind of thing in the actual experience? And I mean, like regardless, like that whole like last part, I think that was a good showing for that. But when it was preceded by 20 minutes of just droning on about this stuff that we don't really even have context for because we had not seen that last bit. Like, it was cool to end with that, but it also, because we didn't have that earlier on in the presentation, it made the Spirit stuff even worse, in my opinion. So like, I don't know, like maybe you should have put Incineroar and Ken at the end and put that at the beginning or something. I don't know, but regardless of what the way they did it, I didn't like.
I think this would have been a better way to do it because I imagine it's going to be a pain to watch, like going over Easy Allies and Kind of Funny's thing because it'll probably start out pretty good and then we're finally seeing Lucario's final smash.
That's the same one, isn't it?
It's actually combining the two because it's the same one from Brawl, but he's going into his Mega Evolution when before. The last game, it was just his Mega Evolution, but him running around and being more powerful.
Yeah, but, I mean, effectively, it's Brawl, right?
Yes, effectively it's Brawl, but he changes into... I hope it's Sugar Ninja. But... Where was that game? I think it could have been better overall, just me going to my head. Maybe start with the World of Light trailer. Then go into the Spirit things, and then...
That at least could have, it would have helped to have the context of, what all the Spirit stuff is, because the way they showed it, it was so it's just like a series of battles with weird little add-ons to them, and that.
I'm fine with that in the story mode, just having fun little different things.
Yeah,
because when they were showing the Spirit mode, just having all those random battles with the different little effects going on, it's okay, that sounds cool, but I don't have much reason to do that necessarily. If I'm gonna do single player stuff. Based on what they're showing me, I'm just going to go to classic mode and do all that stuff. Different thing. But
and to be honest, I still, even as hype as that ending looks, my gut feeling is that this is going to be kind of whatever, and that we're not going to care all that much about it. But it could. I just hope it's fun and not that long. Is mostly what I'm hoping. But
I imagine that's we're going to be all over the place. I apologize, folks. But
and honestly, when we get to the going down the list, I think. the majority of this direct is not worth talking about. So I think that we're talking about the thing that's the most worthy of having a discussion about anyway. But go ahead.
I just realized they're doing the Smash meter.
Oh yeah. We can just kind of like watch this in the background, but let's keep talking.
No, I'm okay. I know. I was just paying attention. The Smash meter goes up when you get hit and you hit them.
Okay.
So I don't know if obviously can't tell the difference that, but yeah, I was going back to this remote. Yeah, it'd been better. Open with Kid and Incineroar like they did, that was fine. But yeah, going into the Spirit thing, I guess they wanted to start and end with a big trailer, but I feel like that hurt it because it made the Spirit mode just look like, oh, so it's just you fight matches with a bunch of little gimmicks thing going on, which is fine on its. I mean, fine, but there's no context.
But it made it look like this is one of your icons on the main screen. Yeah. Like, this is, like, your mode that you're selling. It was like, this does not seem like it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, main problems with this Direct, when we were getting towards the end with, let's say, 10 minutes left, I was kind of like, yeah, this isn't the best and all. I felt like they ended it really well, which made my feelings go up some, but it was a bunch of unnecessary padding.
Yeah, like... I still stand by this shouldn't have been 40 minutes. Like, it droned on for the majority of it. And, like, again, like I was saying while we were watching it, for me, at least, like, at E3, they went on for, like, 30 or 40 minutes or whatever it was, going very in detail about how the gameplay has changed, how the fighters have changed, the, like, you know, blocking, timing, all this stuff. The mechanics of the game have changed, and I was into that because, like, that actually involves the core gameplay that I'm doing. But I feel like today they went into the same level of detail about just a bunch of ancillary things that I could have just seen when I played the game. Like options and stuff like that. Or that could have just been stuff on the Nintendo website. You know, just on like some update, like some news thing or whatever. That didn't need to be included in here for as long as it was. But, I mean, presentation aside, I think we both can safely say a lot of things could have been better on that front. Still, I mean,
I want to go down, and we get back to the World of Light thing at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, they started off announcing the final characters in the base roster, which were Ken and Incineroar, which effectively killed the, not the only thing that killed the Grinch League.
Yeah,
we'll get into more on that.
Kind of goes back to, I also, like, I feel, I'm upset that I kind of, like, started backing away from it, but I remember early on, or whatever, like, after the last, after, like, at least Isabelle. I remember after Isabelle, I was like, I could see there only being 2 or 3 more characters left in this game. And you ended up talking me out of that position. I wish I would have stayed strong on that because...
To be fair, we got another character announced. We'll get to that later because that was...
let's get to that later. Let's save something for the end of this discussion.
I love that. But yeah, we'll get to that. But as far as Ken and Incineroar, Ken obviously makes sense as in, like... Sakurai said it. Maybe you can count Luigi, but Ken's the original Echo Fighter. He deserved to be in this thing.
Yeah.
Plus, I need to watch it again. It looks like he has a different, maybe, B move. It sounded like they made it like one of them was different.
Yeah, and they sound like they were kind of going for, kind of like it is in Street Fighter. They're
what
like,
the differences are and all that stuff. Yeah, which I'm okay with. I like Ryu, and if you can modify it, maybe to fit maybe my taste more.
Yeah.
I mean, different?
Even with Ryu, you can actually do like the Street Fighter inputs and stuff.
Yes.
Cool,
and they said obviously you can do that there. He has the 2 final smashes.
So he's like still an Echo, but at least more than we probably expected him to be.
He's honestly thinking off the top of my head of the other Echoes, just based on what Sakurai described. He's probably the Echo that's the most different.
Yeah,
I think.
Maybe out of the ones that are actually labeled Echo. I would probably agree. So, like, I mean, kind of expected, but I think he was fine. Incineroar, for a Pokemon character, is, like, one of the least inspired ones that I've seen. But I do think his moveset looks cool.
Yes, his moveset, I think part of the reason Sakurai probably picked Incineroar, because when the Sakurai probably picked Incineroar, it was before Sun and Moon came out. So, just like with Greninja, he just had to go off of, hey, these are the Pokemon we're promoting, and these are their kind of general designs.
The big
and all
deal
that stuff.
ones, yeah.
So Sakurai's thought was probably like, well, if we use Incineroar, we can get a wrestling moveset in there, which is a simple thing, but it's unique in the context of Smash right now.
Yeah, it's something different. Like, you would think that he would play like, he's going to kind of play like Little Mac, but like, look at his jumps. I mean, like, this dude has some crazy
I love his
range
side B.
I mean, like, I really think he's going to be a fun one to play because he looks fast and powerful, but also a lot of his moves, if you do them wrong, you could kill yourself. You could He's one of those that I imagine there's going to be a lot of times you go side B. That's the lunge one, right? Or
side B is that.
Okay,
yeah. Wait. The lunge thing might be the side B when it's in the air. We might have to go back and watch that because I don't think that would work in the air.
I bet a lot of people are going to be spamming that and go flying off the stage.
Did you see that?
No.
He tried to do his final smash. He went to the side. Pikachu jumped and dodged it, and then Incineroar died.
Okay.
So the final smash could be deadly.
Yeah. So he's a high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
Character.
Honestly, Darby, like I understand why. You might have gotten my most used newcomer potentially wrong in your predictions.
I mean,
because this is like someone I could get into.
I think Alex will like him a lot too. I mean, like and I would like to try him. I feel like he's going to be one that, again, people are going to think, like, yeah, I'm going to jump in and use him, but I think there is a high risk factor to
And I like, his down B is a counter, but I like how it's different because it's, instead of attacking immediately, you just get powered up.
Yeah.
Because you just get angry, like, it's a room of revenge, which we've seen it in our Pokemon Emerald Let's Play, where you attack second, and then your attack's more powerful after you take a hit.
Yeah. But the side B is very cool because like it makes this ring, like this the wires of a ring come up there, and you like bounce them off of that just immediately. And
I think it was GameXplain who predicted that Ken and Incineroar would have be in the same reveal trailer. I'm wondering it's one of those things where they knew and they just put that in their predictions.
Maybe. I mean,
it makes sense.
I mean, it makes sense, and like without the like Grinch leaks and stuff like that, this would have been the thing that made the most sense. How do you feel personally about the fact that these are the final two, aside from the one that we'll get into later? But
in general, like from someone who's a hardcore Smash fan and just hardcore into this stuff in general, Nintendo and stuff, Incineroar kind of is not the most exciting final character. Even as a Pokemon fan, he's not my first choice, but his moveset's dope, and I figured that'd be the case for me anyway, so that's fine. But people have been saying this in the forums and mentioning it in discussion and stuff, and I completely agree. Pokemon is the biggest franchise in this game.
Yes.
Having a Pokemon character ending it is probably the most exciting final reveal.
And it'll be all the like millions of people who played Sun and Moon are going to be like, hey, that's my dude, that's my guy.
Honestly, just part of it is for me personally, and Incineroar wasn't my first choice, but his moveset looks dope.
But I also think that is definitely a stance from people who are super into video games and see this stuff all the time. There are a lot of people who, do, like you said, do not follow this, just play Pokemon and a few other games, and they'll like look into Smash and be like, hey, this Pokemon that I know is in there. So it makes sense. I've been saying from the start with from E3 that like they didn't have to do a single new thing, and I would have been all in for this game. And I know that like that might sound like an excuse a lot of times, but like it's true. And this game has an insane roster for what it is. So honestly, like
all the other content. I mean, the World of Light thing. We need to see how much we like that. But everything else we've seen generally has like went above our expectations.
At least has some. Yeah, I'm definitely want to play Simon. But so overall, I mean, like obviously it's kind of a bummer going into like it's a Smash Direct and it's 40 minutes, and then after all the talk of all these different characters or whatever, you're expecting more than two, and for the two to be revealed right away, like it's a bummer in the moment, but
it makes.
I have to stop and think about the sheer amount of characters and what they put in here, and they said in this Direct, we're doing DLC characters.
Yeah,
they even kind of laid out.
I kind of want to have a little discussion about that.
Yeah, and laid out that stuff. So I do think that kind of like lessened the blow too.
And it kind of makes sense. Like, I mean, hindsight 2020 and all that. Like, I was on the first thing at least one more unique character that's in the base game, because we got another one later as we'll get to, which will be fun to discuss. What was I about to say? Sakurai said after right after Isabel's announcements that he felt he announced characters a little too quickly. The pace.
Yeah, he said to, like expected to slow down, but
so
kind of no one.
Honestly, it would have made probably sense from a potential marketing thing, or as far as evening things out, probably having maybe K. Rool in this in this direct.
Yeah.
Have Simon be
I
the big
forgot.
thing.
Oh yeah, there was Simon. Yeah, Simon probably would have been big enough to just stand on his own.
And then have K. Rool in the
and that would have that would have helped people kind of get the sense of the pace of new characters if you but
or maybe this would have been better. Move K. Rool to the direct. Oh, but they announced Animal Crossing then move Isabelle here, but
yeah.
Oh, well, there's a lot of things. I'm generally. I mean, it's.
I just like
it doesn't. The end result's the same.
It is. I mean, the reason I'm like saying this a lot and being very kind of like defensive to Smash is because I mean, me and Jeff, we literally just got done with the direct. We haven't looked online, but I can already imagine.
No. People are gonna tear this direct apart.
Oh, and there's gonna be an overreaction about the character side of this. Like the direct itself, I can understand being like mad about, but there's gonna be a severe overreaction to like they only announced 2 characters. I'll be like, well, they announced like 8. And that was after announcing that like every single fighter ever is already in here, and this is a like pretty polished, amazing fighting game with a 70+ roster. Like that's insane, and there's gonna be people like very much like tearing them apart when I don't think it's deserved, and that's kind of where.
Well, unfortunately, because especially with the way people reacted to the whole Grinch thing, like people being very toxic about it all,
and that didn't help. That didn't help.
No. People expectations got way too high, and it never came back down. So the fact is just Incineroar and Ken is.
I mean, it's a bummer in the moment, but like I hope people have the like. Can like see the big picture and realize they have done an insane amount for this game.
I mean, it's exactly the way I thought I was going to go for Incineroar. I don't know if I mentioned it to you or just in general. I always figured I was always kind of down Incineroar, but I knew the moment I saw him, I'd be like, I'm in.
I mean, moveset, yeah. I mean, like
I like Incineroar enough. It's just that part of it, I'm still hungover. I'm kind of disappointed that he's bipedal.
I mean, I still stand by, like, there are other Pokemon that I think they could have had an equally or better moveset that are a lot more interesting than another fire fighting type. But
he's fire dark, okay?
So he's not a fighting type?
Nope.
That's stupid.
Okay. There's a reason for that.
Wrestler.
There's a reason for that, and I don't know if it'll probably won't.
We don't need to go like.
No. It's just a real quick thing. Dark type. I think the Japanese word for it is evil, and he's a heel wrestler.
Okay.
So that's kind of the reason.
Okay.
It makes sense. Hey, we got another villain, kind of, sorta. We'll go with that. Heel wrestler. Okay, let's move on. Okay. They confirmed exactly when you get the game, you're gonna have 8 characters.
Yep.
I mean, they kind of said that before, but they made it sound like potentially it could have been the 12 from, all 12 characters from 64, but it's just the original 8, which me and Darby are on the,
we're in the minority in thinking that, like, the fact that you have to unlock all 70, you have to unlock 60, like, plus characters is annoying, especially because, like, we're probably going to be playing on different people's Switches, and it's like we unlocked them all at my house when we're playing, but then we're at someone else's house or whatever, and, like, unless he wants to, like, someone's going to have to do it twice, basically. Someone's going to, like, help someone else unlock all these and have to go home and do it again. It's just annoying. In a fighting game, I want to be able to get in there and then play with my favorite character immediately, not 6 hours from now. And, it's just... I get it. I get it that everyone else feels differently, but it'd be
different if it wasn't in this age where we know everything beforehand. And
yeah, back in the day, it was like new challengers approaching, and you have absolutely no clue who the hell it is.
Oh, when I unlocked Mewtwo, that was hype. But,
exactly, but we are so far beyond those days.
So moving on. They announced there were going to be no trophies. So that was too much work. Sakurai's lazy. That's your headline.
Confirmed. Right here. Yeah.
But anyways, replacing with the whole spirit thing, which they went a lot into that. You use them to help characters, give them new stats and all that kind of fun stuff, and the different classes, like I think it was like grab, attack, defense, all that kind of fun stuff. That's where I feel like a bulk of Dark. I feel like when I actually do the time codes and see time codes and stuff, it's not gonna be nearly as long as it felt.
Yeah, but it felt long.
Yeah. I mean, like I agree. And especially part of the reason people are going to probably tear this direct apart is the fact that it's going to be kind of a pain to watch people's reactions to it or whatever, especially after the whole, oh, these are only 2 characters, and then they go into that for so long, and it makes it seem like Spirit Mode's a disappointment.
Yeah, it just felt like a bunch of, like, anticlimactic hits, like, boom, 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 and it just, like, you're waiting for it to pick up, and it kind of didn't.
They saved it in the end. We'll get to that, but yeah. The main problem was, pacing and that kind of stuff. It could have been shorter. Then, let's see, they went into local wireless / online play. No surprise, you can do local wireless where you have 4 switches.
Yeah, I want to, I guess, is the online matchmaking like a different thing that we're talking about here?
This isn't an all-encompassing thing.
I'm a little concerned about the online matchmaking. It wasn't 100% clear. I need to watch it again, so, like, anything I say, take it with a grain of salt, and you correct me and stuff. But I was just a little worried when they were like, yeah, we're taking away the For Glory and the For whatever, and, like, I don't like the thing they
said.
Smash
Power thing?
Well, I don't like the thing where they talked about, like, you and everyone else choose your own rule set and we'll pick at random whose we're going to use.
Oh, no. Unless I misunderstood. No. It's that you pick your rule set. Yeah, I was wondering, like, why you kind of sounded kind of negative to that. Unless I completely misunderstood. Right. I think the way it is you pick your rule set, like, free-for-all teams, or just for an example. And, like, when you're in the you're in the lobby or whatever, it matches over people with the same move set. Or same rule set.
I swear that I, like, saw a thing where they were like, everyone in the lobby, everyone in the thing or whatever, choose their own moveset, their rule set or whatever, and we'll choose randomly between them or whatever. And then it said, like, we will try to partner you with people who, like, generally want the same thing. But there was, like, a chance that you do a rule set and you get someone else's completely differently. I might be wrong, but I swear that was part of what they said. And, like, if so, that's annoying. I just want to play the mode that I want to play. Again, we don't completely know. And the other thing that I was worried about here was I kind of like having the for fun where you can, like, practice and, like, do matches that don't really matter with your ranking, but then for glory with it mattering. But this kind of seemed like it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
And, like, I like the Overwatch type. Like, that's part of what makes Overwatch Online so much fun is you can do the quick play practice, doesn't really mean anything, and then when you're in the zone, you want to go into competitive. I just want it to be like that, but it didn't really seem like it, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, I hear you. That's, yeah. Let's see, going on. Yeah, and they added in for matchmaking distance between players. Okay, fine. That's fine. Yeah. Then say elite battles. The best of the best. And they mentioned, they threw in there that those are the online matches they're going to pay attention to for balancing.
Yes.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. So, we will never be anywhere near that, but cool.
No.
Cool for those super, super good Kyrie types.
Yep. And they're giving some smash tags. When you beat people, you take their little smash tags and you get a little collection. Yeah. It's like little heads on the walls of the people you kill.
Brutal, man.
Yeah. Then short messages, blah, blah, blah. Then they threw in while you're waiting for matches, you can enjoy other modes like training and I guess just little one-on-one computer battles or something. Yeah. Or general computer battles. And of course, spectator mode, you can watch other people's matches. They said that's back. Co-op, which is something I can see me and you definitely doing.
Yes.
Where people playing the same Switch can go online and battle other people that playing the same Switch.
Which is very cool. Yeah, you kind of have this. That was where they had like the weird lobby thing with the ring, and you could like.
Oh no, that's a different thing.
Okay, I thought that was.
Well,
together.
We're getting to that.
There you go. But yeah, I mean that would be cool if we can go in as a group and fight another group. Yeah. Or do different things.
I think it's. I mean, they just said there might be more. It's like it's gonna be 2 on 2. They're like we can do teams of 4. It's another team of 4. I don't know if they have 8-player Smash Online. Yeah. So like that'd be a lot.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not against them not doing that because I can understand, especially when Nintendo's on. Bill, you said there are multiple Xenoblade characters. What's wrong with you? Let's see.
I mean...
No. He missed... Oh, I know where you're going with it. But.
I mean, the Rex is going to be in the game.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the battle arena is where you were talking about, Darby. Where it's a little ring, you go into your friends, and you have the people... It's a ring, stands, people, and then a side thing. People can spectate, people can be in the battle, people can be on the wait to go in thing. Yeah. Which is... And Sakurai specifically said that's how you battle with friends, which I imagine is what we will try to do.
Is that how you battle with friends, like just online, or I'm guessing like?
Oh, I mean,
there's really no point in that if you're.
No.
Local,
I mean, when we're local or whatever,
Yeah,
then
there's no point in
we would
having
just
that,
do it normally.
Yeah. But we're all gonna have Switches, so we're definitely gonna probably try to at least see how that works at some point with the online thing.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. Because look at those Smash controllers. I'm gonna have one of those. Yeah. Just want to Smash. Then they talk about the app a little bit, and we're probably gonna do something that's not the app to talk to do voice chat, I assume.
I'm sure, just like most people. I mean, if we have to talk separately, it's probably gonna be over Discord or something. But I mean, if it just works very easily, then who knows?
We gotta use our freaking phones, though.
I know. It's so dumb.
And then they said something else. There's a little Smashing a little thing called Smash Roll. It had a bunch of random crap I can't remember, and I probably don't really care for.
Yeah, that's just people can put up like videos and stuff like that they're gonna put on Twitter and Reddit anyway instead. So like, yeah, don't really not really feeling that, but maybe other people are.
Bill was wrong with you. Pick Dr. Mario, and everyone else picks newcomers. What's wrong with you?
Lame.
Yeah, lame.
All right.
Yeah. Moving on. This could be a little fun little thing. They went to assist trophies.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Where they named a whole bunch of them, and I got most of them down.
I do hate that almost any time they like talk about assist trophies, we're basically just watching to see who's deconfirmed as characters, almost more than we are looking at the assist trophies.
Yeah.
Which there was quite a few that were deconfirmed that we thought might.
Yeah. This isn't exactly in order because the more I went on, I was like, oh, well, I started going down, and then I was like, oh, this is going to keep on going, so I just started there.
It's just chaos on the paper.
Yeah. Okay, first character they showed to get it out of the way because they know people were expecting it. Shadow the Hedgehog is back in assist trophy. His animation's new, so maybe that's why they had shown him at this point or whatever. But
yeah, me and Jeff have been saying for months now that we
a lot of people were saying like Shadow
shoe-in. Yeah,
I mean it made sense, but I guess they didn't.
I mean, it's not like I'm like that hurt for it. I mean, I don't really care about Shadow. I just thought that it was such an easy, obvious echo.
Yeah.
I guess it sounds like they're not doing echoes at all for DLC. So
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too. I mean, if they were free or something, that would be fine. But like, yeah.
I will take. Oh wait, I just thought something good. Okay.
I doubt there's that many people there to hurt about Shadow. I'm just surprised it didn't happen.
I saw someone with Sarah that Liberty said if Shadow's not announced, they're not buying the game.
I mean, there are some people who are really big fans of those later Sonic games, so who knows? But
yeah, I'm not hurt by it. I'm just surprised more than anything.
Me too.
Honestly, if I had to pick, I'm happy with Kim.
I am too.
Yeah. Especially with the subtle differences.
It's just surprising with all these different things or whatever that Sonic still stays with one rep.
Hey, I just had a thought, Darby. You know, we did that little Mac thing where we made him big and all that slow and stuff. We should do that with Ken and Ryu and see how that goes. Just for fun. Okay. Next one, Swamp.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that one too.
It's obvious. It's kind of surprising that it hasn't been in a previous Smash, but it's good. I like it.
Okay, next one, Springman, which is a surprising one.
Yeah, because I didn't expect him in the base game, but
people expect him, but most people that are paying attention are like, did not expect him because it's a new game.
But I did think that he / Ribbon Girl was going to be obvious DLC.
Yeah.
Like, I thought there was going to be one character that you changed the skin of or whatever. This makes me think that like if they're trophies in here, I think people are gonna start saying like, oh, maybe Twintel or something will be a DLC. I think the Arms is just not gonna be represented as a character. Like, I think if it was gonna be any of them, it was them. Maybe I'm wrong, but like I just think that I don't know if Nintendo's viewing Arms as on the same level as like the Splatoon and stuff like that. So I'm not expecting them at all, but. Again is another thing I'm not hurt by. I don't really care about Arms. I just thought that was, a shoe-in.
Yeah, part of me with Arms is kind of a thing like I would be okay with them, especially since I feel like the moveset would be unique. Yeah. But especially since they said straight up, hey, we're getting 5 or at least 5. Like, part of me is okay with a slot not going.
And also, let's be honest, that would be the least purchased DLC character probably of them all. Would be Ribbon Man. Or a Ribbon Girl and Springman would be the least purchased one. We all know that.
I mean, honestly, though, you say maybe not Twin Tail. That now that they're doing it, they'll see that Twin Tails or that kind of stuff a lot more popular. They could do that.
Oh, I expect they already know what these 5 characters are.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anything...
No, I'm just saying, like, they have
Yeah.
Springman here. They could be doing an ARMS character now that they see what's popular.
Could be.
Twin Tail and, like, Min are far more popular than Springman and Ribbon Girl. So, but I agree. No, I'm just saying that's
They
a
were just
possibility.
a
I don't
mascot,
expect it.
so I just expect it.
So moving on. Wiley.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that being one of those that's like Ralph Lowe's as an assist trophy and a boss.
Oh, yeah, we didn't really see the, like, bosses like we kind of thought that we might.
I'm kind of okay with that because that could be nice surprises.
If it's in the game, period. Like, did we have any confirmation that that's a thing? Or we saw Rathalos, but, like...
What, bosses?
Yeah, just bosses on
Dracula's the boss. No,
Or
it's going to be in World of Light because at the end there it shows
They
the
had
boss.
oh, okay.
I'm kind of okay with them not showing those off because that could be a lot of fun surprises.
No, yeah, I agree with that.
Tiki from Fire Emblem. That one I'm
super great.
yeah. I love Tiki.
Okay.
Part of me wishes she was a fighter. Like that's one of the
She
Fire
would
Emblem
have
characters.
been way different. She would have
A
been
lot
much
more
different.
unique.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
So
I'm glad she's in the game at all.
yeah. Guile from Street Fighter. Street Fighter 5 got us this trophy. I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. Part of me surprised they didn't go Chun-Li, but
Yeah, I kind of probably would have preferred Chun-Li, but whatever. It's
yeah.
Guile's
Akuma
funny.
or for them, but
It's surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that. Never mind.
Fatal Frame, the main character from Fatal Frame. It's like that's neat. People like Fatal Frame.
Yeah.
Obviously, not gonna be a cool character.
It's a weird one. Yeah, I don't know much about Fatal Frame, but like,
Yeah.
I expected it all.
I mean,
I don't know.
I think people. I'm sure people got excited for it. I don't know if it's necessarily expected, but no one expected her to be playable.
Right. Of course.
Next, Akira, but old school.
I love that they keep the like old Virtua Fighter
Yeah.
design. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm cool with that. Straight.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna Black Knight from Fire Emblem as well.
Yeah.
Adding those Fire Emblem assist trophies, so
and
more than Lyn.
Brilliant Dawn is, I think, definitively my and Jeff's favorite Fire Emblem game. One of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
Always down for more people. More
People were
representation.
also like, could Black Knight be like an Echo or something?
Yeah. I mean, like, it would feel a little weird because he seems like he should be a lot
More
heavier
bulky, yeah.
and, like, bulkier than some of those. But I mean, like, as much as I love Radiant Dawn, I love Black Knight and stuff, we don't need more Sword Fire Emblem characters. I'm like, it's perfectly fine for me for him to be.
And now, one of the most surprising potential assist trophy, Isaac
yeah.
from Golden Sun. Deconfirming.
He was part of the Grinch leak, and even long before that, he was one that people were thinking.
Assist trophy was in Brawl, not in Wii U 3DS. Brought back for this.
Yep. Interesting. Obviously, I mean, we don't know much about Golden Sun, so it doesn't hurt my feelings too much.
It's kind of one of those things. I'm sad for Isaac's fans because, like, they've really been wanting him, and yeah, I think these assist trophies definitely deconfirm these characters for DLC.
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks. And Isaac would have been a character that would have probably had a cool moveset we would have enjoyed, but yeah, I'm not hurt about it. And then part of me is like, now that we have a set number, I'm kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But pouring out for the Golden Sun fans.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's all the assist trophies. Got some couple big, people
Deconfirmed people.
So they went into a couple modes. Century Smash, which is 100-man melee or whatever.
Yeah,
like old name for it. Which you just fight a bunch of enemies. Cool.
Yep.
I'm sure someone will have to be unlocked that way, or that's one way to unlock some characters. Fun little thing.
Yeah.
All-Star mode Smash or whatever is in there.
Is there, and you can do it from
The very
from the
beginning.
get-go.
And I wasn't sure if I don't know if they said this. Did they say it's only the characters you unlock at the point, or is it every character? I think it's every character, even if you don't have it unlocked them. And
Really?
they come at you endlessly. It made it sound like.
Huh.
So it's kind of different.
Weird.
It kind of sounds like it's 100-man melee, but just with every character. Which, okay, whatever.
That's weird that you would be able to do it with characters you haven't unlocked.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that would be the case, but
I don't know.
maybe I'm just.
We'll
reading
go
it
back
wrong.
and listen, whatever. It makes some way it makes sense either way. Oh, okay, they're doing Pokemon now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can hate on Pokemon Let's Go. Why would you? Then they talk about replays real quick, and they say you can do some fancy stuff with the video. Now, Sakurai, I'm just going to say this. If every time there's an update, you delete my videos, I'm not going to be happy. It made no sense. So don't do it.
It's just like, why even have the replays? It was like
Yeah.
literally every single time we boot up Smash, it's like, your replays are incompatible. It's like, okay, cool. Great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Don't do it.
But there are so many things, Jeff. There's friend codes. There's so many things that it seems obvious that Nintendo's going to pivot away from, and then they don't.
Okay. There are challenges, which could be fun.
Wait, what was it again?
Challenges, you know, where they had that little comic book strip looking thing that had it. Those could be fun.
Yeah.
Just depending what they are.
Simple little things.
Just one of those things like, okay, I've done all this stuff. Let's look and see what.
Yeah, there's just a lot of things in this game, and a lot of them are gonna miss, but it's gonna be like, whatever, it's fine.
Then they do shop or whatever, and interesting enough, the thing that stood out to me more than a couple things stood out to me. One, you can buy music in there, which I'm kind of like, oh, that means not every song's unlocked from the start. But also, Mii costumes were in there. There was a Captain Falcon Mii costume. So I wonder if you buy them from the shop instead of getting them for DLC.
I mean, it might be both.
Yeah,
I mean,
it might be both.
there might be new DLC costumes that you have to get there, but maybe. But they're gonna want to get it through money.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, custom balance. Where you can make people stronger and weaker. Blah blah blah. The most work I can do with that is just for fun, making everyone stronger.
Yeah, goofy every now and then, but for the most part, I'd never. Like I said during the stream, I hate that stuff in like Injustice, and I'm gonna hate it here. Like I want my fighting game to be balanced, you know.
No. Here's the thing.
So just dumb fun. You know?
No. I mean, here's the different thing between Injustice and that. Injustice, that has to do with gear. This, it's a mode we turn on and off, a lot easier.
Yeah.
No, Darby, what we're gonna do? We're all
it's
gonna
on by default in Injustice. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. What we're gonna do? We're all gonna pick big boys, put it up to max, and go ham.
Hell yeah.
Okay, then they went over a bunch of Mii fighters.
Who is your big boy of choice? Is it King K?
As far as new ones, probably right away. I don't know if Incineroar counts as a big boy. We'll have to see.
It's your favorite game, Jeff. Anyway.
Let's see. Then they went over the Mii Fighter Costumes. I didn't even try to write all this down. I have trouble remembering them.
Well,
Ribbon Girl was in there, so...
Inkling was terrifying.
Yeah. I feel like... Oh, wait. We'll get to that. Then they talk about DLC. Now we're getting to the part where we're the most exciting parts of the thing, other than the, Ken and Incineroar.
Yeah. So, DLC is happening.
They're going to be bought... They're going to be in sets, which means a set... each set's going to cost $5.99, which is similar to last time. And each set comes with a character, a stage, and music.
Several music tracks, yes.
Yeah. And the interesting thing about stages is, and especially the number of characters, I just remember when we were talking about it, people were Elite, or Korokoro put that it was going to be 108 stages. We have 103. There are no new stages announced in this direct.
Okay, so he was counting those?
That might have been a misprint. On the stage select screen, people thought that, on the stage select screen, on the bottom row, there are a bunch of blanks. 5 stages makes so there's only 1 blank left. So people thought it was going to be 5 new stages in the base game plus a DLC thing.
Okay.
What I'm thinking now is you're going to add the 5 DLC stages, and then you're going to have the Oh wait, stage creation wasn't in this. Huh. Okay, never mind then.
It might just be gone.
Yeah, but DLC fills up most of the thing, so that was their plan.
Yeah.
Which is fine. And then there's gonna be a fighter pass where all 5 sets of characters that they announced are gonna be in there.
We save about $5.
Which I'm probably gonna pre-order that as soon as I can. Just whenever.
Yeah, I can't imagine that I wouldn't want to have the complete roster of characters.
Yes.
So.
And as a bonus, when you get the fighter pass, you get Rex's Mii Fighter Costume, which I don't know what that means for Rex.
I mean, like, he legitimately, Jeff, he said in the thing, he was like, it popped up there and it said Rex didn't quite make it in the Smash or whatever, and he said the reason why was that it was announced after they were already working on the Smash characters. I mean,
but he made it a special thing. Like you said earlier, they probably have it. The characters already picked.
I mean, they probably picked it a long time ago. I mean Chronicles, but obviously not as long as that. I think Chronicles 2 has been out long enough.
No, what I'm getting at is I think because they made Rex the Mii costume that goes along with this, that Rex isn't going to be a playable character.
Maybe.
That's what,
it's hard to read. It's hard to completely.
That's going to be my prediction, and I will be if I am wrong, I'll be happy.
Yes.
But I'm just going to go with that expectation. Yeah. So what interesting is now that, they announced this, they also said none of these are Echo Fighters. These are all
all new characters, yeah.
Unique characters, and they all come with stages.
Yes.
So does that mean none of them might be... There might be some that... Or most, not all of them, are going to be from new series? Because that's normally been the case with DLC so far.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that that's a hard and fast rule.
Yeah.
I think they could definitely have just a new stage from an existing series. But just me personally, with nothing much to go off of, I'm expecting like 2 or 3 at least of these characters to be like kind of brand new things, and I'm expecting several third parties.
I just feel like parties.
I feel like they're gonna want these to be big announcements, and they're kind of running out of Nintendo characters to be big announcements.
Prediction: 1's gonna be a Square rep.
Yeah, I think Dragon Quest. I think Dragon Quest is gonna happen. I think there's going to be a Dragon Quest stage. It's just the character. I don't know. I haven't played these enough.
Yeah.
Slime seems like an obvious choice, but maybe that's just too small of a thing, and that's just part of the stage. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
it could be Gino.
Yeah, could be Gino.
Could be Gino. Could be Sora.
But we'll speculate about this more as we go on. But I'm just excited that they directly said, because this whole time we haven't known for a fact that they were making DLC. We
could infer.
We just assumed they were, and it's good to finally hear it. And they're being very upfront about, at least for right now, it being 5.
It being at least 5 is exciting, and all be unique characters that aren't Echo Fighters.
Yep.
And all be brand new.
Yep.
That's all exciting news.
And like I said, since all the characters that were ever in Smash are announced, it's all new going on from here. And I really do think it's going to be some big, heavy hitters.
Well, Darby, speaking of DLC characters, we got an announcement of one. And I don't believe it's part of the pass. Because it says you'll get it for free if you pre-order the game.
Well, it's if you pre-order or you go on to the Nintendo shop and do something with the coins or whatever. It's like there was some option for getting it.
Yeah, for like a limited time. So this means you'll be able to buy him afterwards, I assume. And this character is Petey Piranha.
What the hell?
When Petey Piranha comes up, like, is this happening?
Is what?
And then Petey Piranha is playable.
I expected someone to come up and hit him off the stage or something, and they'd be like, it's me.
People have been wondering if we got another Mario character, who would it be? I can promise no one predicted Petey Piranha.
Anyone who tries to say they did, don't believe them. They're lying to you.
They are liars. Hey, Jesse and James, but they are liars.
Absolutely.
And Waluigi fans, stay mad.
I kind of understand why they're mad this time. Really, I do have to kind of feel for him this time because it is Petey Piranha. It's not even really a character. But, hey, whatever, man. It's so dumb, but I'm down. I'm down with it.
Yeah. Also, something, we were wondering during it.
Though I would have preferred Chain Chomp. Chain Chomp is my boy.
Chain Chomp's an assist trophy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. At least he wasn't left. I don't know, whatever. I definitely don't think it's in the pack, obviously, because you get it for free, blah, blah, blah. And all the new characters in the past come with a stage, and Petey Piranha, they said, did not come with a... I mean, they did not, at least did not say it came with a stage.
I do wish that they just put them in the game, and you didn't have to do this weird pre-order stuff. I'm going to pre-order it anyway, but...
I mean, to be fair, they said it's going to be months before he came out, so it's not like he's done.
They said a month, but they still could have just put them in there free.
They said months.
I thought they just said a month, but... I thought they said it would take about a month, but I might be wrong. Either way,
he will not be done.
Either way, they could have put him in for free, and they didn't. So I'm not just because he comes out later doesn't mean that he couldn't come out for free.
Yeah.
But
and same thing, pretty much the same thing they did with Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Yep. And then after that, Petey Piranha looks like it'll be fun. Final Smash he summons the giant Petey Piranha dude, and I think he has the cages from Subspace Immeracy.
Yeah. It's so...
Be fun. Here will be I think Sakura's like, okay, we got all these characters, and let's throw in someone there just for fun as a first like little DLC little thing, and to add another characters direct. Who do we got? Yeah, let's throw Petey Piranha there as a joke character.
I do really want to know how
Petey Piranha's a joke character. I feel on the almost the level of Pichu.
Yeah, like how did the thought process get to Petey Piranha? It's just
I'm excited to see reactions. It's going to be a mix of people reacting like us and just kind of loving the
just how
the
absurd,
absurdity of it, and then people are like, "Really, Petey Piranha with Waluigi?"
And I can't really fault either side to be honest, but like I don't take this. I guess I don't know. There's not many characters left that I'm just like, dude. This game has freaking Cloud in it. There's not like much more they have to do. They need to do for me. So it's like, yeah, some dumb stuff like this. I'm fine. It's gonna be dumb fun. It's insane. Sakurai's a madman. Yeah.
Wait,
please go back and watch our reaction to that because I have to imagine it was pretty great. Like we were both just.
That might be the one if we take something out there and maybe that in the.
Yeah, there's not much in this direct, but that's definitely one of them.
Depending how long it is, maybe you could take out, just piece out Petey Piranha and the
final trailer
World of Light thing. So those right next to each other with a little stalker tag. Maybe clip some of it out.
Yeah.
But.
Alright.
Oh, I just had a thought real quick as far as number of character goes. He said at the end, when you add Incineroar and Ken, it's 74 characters. And with Petey Piranha and the 5 other DLC characters, that gets it to an even 80.
You just wanted to be even.
Yep, and yeah, again, they ended with the World of Light thing, which trailer is dope.
Trailer was really, really cool. Very, I mean, like, it kind of is weird. Like, I mean, he probably just means this, that they're not doing the platforming, but like Sakurai said, like, the story mode is nothing like what we did with Subspace Emissary, and then immediately went into a trailer that looked very, 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 very Subspace Emissary.
Yeah, as far as the, like, general concept and, everything, but I think he more the gameplay style with... Right. You going around as like a little board thing, you fighting people in normal matches, which I am okay with. I'm okay with the weird spirit things where the matches all have a bunch of gimmicks going on, being in a weird story mode like that.
Yeah.
That's where I'm okay with them being in. And it's like there's some interactivity / puzzles in the board world thing.
Yeah.
That has me excited.
Which, I mean, again, not that it was that hard to predict, but like you go back, I said all the characters are dead, and like you're having to go and like get them all back.
And of course, Kirby is the one you start out with. That's Sakurai bias.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, it was just Kirby and Pit taking on the world.
No. Pit got blasted.
No, I'm just saying that would be the ultimate Sakurai bias. Would be it's your Kirby.
No, the ultimate Sakurai bias is the last character being Hades. Okay, I'm gonna say prediction time. Hades is gonna be a boss.
Okay, I was about to say if Hades is DLC, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm sorry, but I thought that's where you were going with it.
No, yeah. Hades makes perfect sense for a boss.
Yeah,
I think.
Yes.
No, I can understand. I feel like with
There's
DLC,
so many other ways.
I feel like with DLC, especially after last time, if you're gonna do unique characters, they gotta be big.
Yeah,
I know there was Korn, and that's debatable for people, but you had Cloud, Ryu, and Bayonetta.
Yeah, and you want things that people are going to buy. There's going to at least be one or two that are like, holy crap, that happened,
Darby, I can feel the banjo. I can feel the hope.
It's still alive.
I can hope. It's
still alive.
Yeah, I'll say this. I don't think banjo makes sense for the default roster, but... Obviously, Microsoft and Nintendo have been talking more recently. Mainly have to do with Minecraft and the crossplay and stuff.
And they said that it might take up to a year for these to come out. Yes. Like, Banjo could be the last one, but,
I expect the way it's going to work is we get Petey Piranha, say, about 2 months after the game comes out, we get a character roughly every 2 months. On average.
Yeah.
So, they'll probably announce a character at E3, for example, and all that kind of stuff. So... I can see Banjo happening. I don't expect it. I can see it. I can hope.
If Microsoft does this EXO thing again next year, maybe then.
Yeah. I don't expect maybe we can see a DLC character at Game Awards. I doubt it, but Darby, that's the direct. Honestly, after talking about just everything, I feel a little better about it. I agree the pacing and everything could have been a lot better.
I mean, again, it was
honestly
it was one of these things where like Smash is in a pretty good situation of me and lots of other people are already really sold. This is just like the hype cycle. We just want to see more and more things or whatever. So I mean, like some of the stuff we saw.
Bad.
seemed bad. Presentation-wise, not great. I mean, it was just, I felt bored for the majority of the 40 minutes, and that's a problem. But
I feel like
they're in the luxury where they're not having to sell this game to me. So, I mean, like, I think the World of Light stuff or whatever, the Spirits mode could be cool. It's still, like, kind of up in the air, but, like, that last little bit made it seem a lot better.
Well, they showed me have me excited. In worst case scenario, I go through it. I probably use it to unlock characters. I have kind of fun, and yeah.
Really hope it's not long. Just especially if it involves unlocking characters and stuff. But we'll just have to see. So overall, I don't think it was a great direct, but I'm still excited for the game, and I think there was some cool stuff in here.
Yeah.
I mean, just of the directs, definitely the worst one.
Yeah, again, with the direct, it was more of the pacing and all that kind of stuff. The content they showed in it was good. It's just, the way it was presented could have been better.
I agree.
Yep. PD Piranha, going to be my new main. Let's go.
You heard it here. Best Smash character ever. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you're listening on the podcast, you can check the YouTube video to see our full reactions to the entire stream. And Jeff's going to have some time codes up there.
I don't know all I'm going to do time codes for.
Probably just the big sections and stuff. And like the things that... There's going to be a few things there, obviously, worth watching our reactions to.
Yeah, I have to go through that. Probably not going to work. Let's go through it. Probably not going to do much for the Spirit mode.
I mean, I would just do the big headlines or whatever. And you can check that out. We're also we should be recording Spider-Man Spoilercast tonight, and that should be going up sometime this weekend, or anywhere from tonight to later this weekend. Mm-hmm. So both of those things, we're not going to have a normal podcast, but we have this and that, and I think that's going to be...
That girl looks like she's seen some shit.
That looks like that ghost girl who appears in one of the games or something. I don't know. She's traumatized.
She is.
All right. Thank you guys so much. And just want to smash.
Just want to
smash.
Smash!
Smash that button.